the CEBR, they agree with us on inflation levels. The impact is dramatic. And that's why I say iceberg ahead unless we change course. Because if we're right, we're heading towards a serious debt crisis. Not in a decade or so, but in the next few years. With the OBR numbers, they think that our deficit will be 60, 70 billion quid over the next couple of years. If we're right, forget that, scrap that, you're looking at £250 billion every single year. 250 billion quid. These are massive numbers. There would be a crisis in the bond markets. So the OBR is forecasting that debt to GDP, the size of our economy, would flatline or reduce. No. If we're right, then our national debt soars by 4 or 5% every single year. So in just 3 or 4 years' time, our debt relative to the size of the economy would go from 100% now to 120% in 3 or 4 years' time. This is serious. This will lead to a massive, massive crisis. In order to fund that, government borrowing rates would have to go up again, which would damage the economy further. You end up with a complete doom loop, a spiral. It's like heading towards an iceberg, hitting it, and tragically sinking. That is where we are going as an economy, as a country, and that's why I say, ladies and gentlemen, we have to change course. In conclusion, a debt crisis awaits us unless we dramatically cut the vast amount of wasteful government spending, unless we cut consumer taxes to reduce inflation and to create some growth. But I've shown how you actually pay for those tax cuts. I know lots of people say, well, we tried that and it doesn't work. It does work if you cut the wasteful government spending. That is the key.